Welcome to the beautiful Oswego Hills Vineyard. Tonight, we celebrate 10 years as we host the African Road Virtual Gala Fundraiser. We invite you to join the story of hope and transformation today. African Road is a story of long-term relationships with East African changemakers and their communities. Changemaker David Clemmy helps entire communities to think outside the box, to focus on what they already have instead of what they need. He developed a unique training called Vikoba Plus. Vikoba Plus has 5 steps. First, communities dream together. They then innovate. This leads them to creating savings and structure. The training offered by Vikoba Plus enables them to start businesses. Which leads to the last step, taking action. African Road partnered with changemakers Consola and Elia Wilbert to plan and fund a sewing supply shop. They recently started sewing specialty children's clothing, especially little girls' dresses. Now, they're attracting customers from all around town. And this shop generates income to support the New Hope for Girls home. New Hope for Girls was started by Consola Wilbert, who is a survivor of modern-day slavery. She decided to start a home for girls just like her and called it New Hope for Girls. 44 young girls are now living and healing right now. The girls are learning how to read, to love themselves, and to be confident. They live there while they complete their education and vocational training. By the time they leave, these young women are fully equipped and able to support themselves. And now, let's go from Tanzania to Burundi. The Batwa people are an indigenous and oppressed people group of Burundi. Batwa parents live in extreme poverty and are usually unable to afford tuition, school supplies, or uniforms for their children. Kids living without uniforms are made fun of by their peers, perpetuating stigma against the Batwa tribe. Today, children from 3 villages have uniforms, books, supplies, and tuition. For most Batwa children, the uniforms include their very first pair of shoes. And the wonderful news, these children are being accepted by their peers and are staying in school. African Road, First Bend Presbyterian, and Valley Presbyterian provide funding for Batwa children to attend school. Not having an ID is a roadblock for many Batwa. Without a government ID, they can't get a job, vote, get married, receive a birth certificate, receive health care, or seek justice for a crime. African Road raises funds to provide ID kits for entire villages at a time. That way, the whole village celebrates human rights together and no one gets left behind. Couples become able to legally marry and they celebrate with a village-wide wedding celebration. African Road Partnership brought ID kids to 18 villages. Over 3,700 adults getting jobs, voting, couples getting married, and families getting proper health care. The Batwa people traditionally lived in forests as hunter-gatherers, but they were kicked off their ancestral lands and suffer from extreme poverty. Changemaker Everest helped bring farming to his people: land, training, seeds, and tools. Since then, they've harvested over 200,000 pounds of healthy produce. Batwa children now have a dependable source of nutrition, food grown by their own parents. African Road and First Bend Presbyterian Church partnered to fund farming for 3 Batwa villages. Entire communities escaping malnutrition and learning to feed themselves for generations to come. And now, we're off to Rwanda. The Togetherness Cooperative is a community of orphaned youth. Changemaker Stephen Turukinkiko helped form Togetherness in the years following the 1994 genocide against the Tutsi in Rwanda. African Road has walked alongside Togetherness since 2010. With funding from African Road, Togetherness Cooperative purchased land in 2012. That land provides a place to meet, run small businesses, farm, gain access to clean water, receive training. Togetherness even has a community preschool. 100 kids now have a safe place to learn and play. Teachers use creative hands-on techniques to encourage curiosity and learning. The young women of Togetherness were living in poverty. They decided to start a bakery in their community. African Road crowdfunded the bakery startup, including baking and financial training, equipment, delivery bikes, 12 months of local professional supervision, and a special building and oven upgrades. Today, 17 young women are trained, and there are now 10 full-time employees. African Road joined with Togetherness to help their dreams become a sustainable reality. Today, Togetherness, once a gathering of child survivors, has become a community of dreamers and doers. Their progress impacts the entire region around them. For Togetherness, soccer means more than just sport. Soccer means change. Soccer means peace. Soccer means reconciliation. Soccer means encouraging. Soccer is sharing, and soccer is love. Togetherness' big dream is that of a FIFA regulation soccer pitch. African Road, together with the Portland Timbers Stand Together and friends, are making this dream come to pass.